How's it going? Well, might as well get onto this. Sorry, it's bigger for you. Some of the Stony Creek Jasper, and this is 80 grit. That way we can get the shape really quick. Hi, Maria. Hi, Homestead Aquarius. Yeah. I'm cutting with the 80 grit flat lap on a piece of Stony Creek Jasper. You'd love my shirt, Maria. But I can't show. Yeah, I don't know if I can get in trouble for this. We'll have to see on my regular channel later tonight or something. It's the '06 concert shirt for Ozfest. I've got 4 total Aquarius. I've got this one. I've got a channel where I just kind of hang out and talk about whatever. And then I've got Chicken Pot Pie as my music reactions. Hey, Frugal Mama. And then I do car audio work, installs, and everything. And came up with Worldwide Team Base Cap. And I'm showing off the actual pendant piece that I cut a stone of spectralite for. And there it is set, compressed in. I don't like, something happened when I was doing the polishing. Something got on one of my wheels, either through the water system or whatever. So I cleaned the whole water system, and I have to take that spectralite and go back over the face because it looks cracked, but it's scratches that are just, yeah. So, and what's cool about doing it this way is I can talk to you guys. You guys can see what I'm doing, even though I spend more time, I think, looking at the stones than cutting them sometimes. But I'm looking for cracks and seeing how the stones are handling the 80 grit. Because sometimes there's hairline fractures that you can't really see. I might slow down that Nightbot hello command just to extend it out a little bit longer, but whatever. And you guys don't have to sit through the whole process either. What's going on, squirrel? Yeah, you guys, I was supposed to do this at 3:20 yesterday, but changed my mind to do it after uh 12 today, but then by 12:30 I wasn't even thinking about it. Except I knew I needed more footage, so I went and got more footage on cutting more stones. Hi Vicky, how are you? Because I know this is 16 minutes, and it seems like a lot of it's just. See, and now we're starting to shape it. This might be the. I wonder. This might be the piece that is on the actual jewelry. Yeah, because that's got a lot more yellow than the other piece that I was going to do. So, yeah, I cut that big whole chunk on. Actually, that's the. Okay, it is the 80. Yeah, mine's in what, 9? God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going backwards after this one. I'm not going up any higher. I'm debirthing. Shit. Birthday, birthday, birthday. Squirrel, you want to change your birthday? That way you can be in here with a group, a ton of Virgos or Libras. Because you're in here with 3 Libras right now. So are the other 2 of you. We have the power. I don't want to see 60. God, I'll probably be old, decrepit, and bent half. Yeah. Probably look like an arthritic hand walking around. And I'm not saying my hands arthritic. I'm saying my whole body will probably look like an arthritic hand. Yep. And the 24th is the cusp. Nice. Yeah, that's when my baby sister and mom is. I'm not being a gloomy Gus. Miss Vicky, you know it'd be funny to watch somebody be walking around like uh, right? That's what I'm saying, Aquarius. I want to start going backwards. I still feel too young to be. I feel too young most of the time to be my age. So what the hell? I kind of like that. You never grow up. Of course, if I did, then I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. And what's my name? Oh, yep. They just spelled it wrong, so I wouldn't sue their ass. Uh oh. See, there's old age showing its signs. Or slippery rock. You take your choice. Yup. You're right. I mean, I don't mind when my time comes. I'm Viking. So death doesn't bother me. The only thing that bothers me about death is my friends. And what I mean by that is like anytime you die, all the people you leave behind and stuff like that, it kind of sucks for them because they sit back and miss your ass. But at the same time, they say that you keep people in your heart like that, they're not really gone, that they're still here too. So, yep. There's that posh finger sticking up in the air. Hurry up, Jeffrey, and show us the stone. Yep. Scratching it. Think if that was a record player, what that would sound like. Because it sounds awful, and I've got it muted on purpose. So yeah, this is a piece I'll show you I've got finished. But it's kind of fun when you're doing your own thing to. Yeah, I was drawing a line around the stone to where I could get an idea of what I could cut off really bad. And if you guys hit, what is it? I think it's rock. Yeah. Yeah, I recorded all this earlier. That way I could actually sit and talk with you guys when I was doing it instead of actually doing it and not being able to talk with you guys. My bot's being a butt. Oh, well, I know that this one works. That should take you to the gold prices. What? All right, whatever. I'll work on that later. On Nightbot later. That's not right. And these are all self-mined Jasper that I'm working on. Yeah. Yep, that's the only way I figured that I could make that thing be shut up and be quiet while I work. And I kind of like this idea because then I can take pictures of stones and stuff, put them in the background. Plus, yeah, it should be giving you the actual price of gold. So yeah, I will have to work on Nightbot and see why he's not posting the link. It's just like right now I've got, if I want to cover it up, I've got that to cover it up. And the machine that I built and they wouldn't patent is the one that caught that super fine gold right there. So thank you. Yeah. Yep. This is its first live, so gonna have to put the diaper on it. And give it its big boy pants at the same time. You're like, here you go, kid. Okay. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, brother? Or I mean, Mr. Jim. Ugh. Sorry about that, Mr. Jim. This is what I've been up to, Mr. Jim. Cutting Jaspers like nobody's business. And the only thing I didn't like about doing this one is getting it to the point to where yes, it is. That's my go-to company because when I lived in Reading, they were right there. So and then sweet. Yeah, they're a good tool. And the company's awesome. Like I said, they're right there in Redding, California. And when I lived in Shasta County, I mean, I could go right down the street, less than 15 minutes, and I was at their warehouse. So I figured that was the way to go. And this piece is a Stony Creek Jasper with a little bit of, I want to say it's moss agate on the back. So, yeah. Yeah, I know how you feel, Aquarius. I've got a lot of people that I watch, but at the same time, well, heck, running 4 channels is not easy. I'll be straight up honest about it. But that's why I'm like my normal channel will get a little mixed in with rocks and everything like that. But I really want to focus it all onto here. Hey, does let me see something real quick. Let's see if I go like this. Okay. Yeah. Where is that turd? Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I couldn't believe I got that thing all the way up to the 1200 grit blue wheel from Ameritool for the cab. Even though right now I'm working on the shape on the hard wheels, which I've noticed doing a cab like that's kind of easy for me when I'm doing them by hand versus on the DOP sticks. And because I want to keep that natural indention at the end of the stone, I'm purposely doing it by hand. But I hit the bottom on the 1200 and something uh, uh, something was on the wheel and it scratched the living tar out of the bottom of that stone. So I was like, all right. So I've taken it all the way back down to 120 today, and I finally have a nice smooth surface on it. So yeah, 4 channels isn't fun, except one of them's just kind of like a whatever channel. So that's cool. But the car audio one, um, not having guests, having time kind of puts a damper on it. So, but once it starts getting cold and wet, we'll be uh, picking back up. And that's a piece of pink quartz. Oh, maybe this is where it hit. Because I am taking that quartz over to clean off the edge, like resurface the wheel if I think it's grabbing in a funny spot or something. But I'm ready to take that stone right there in my hands and get it all the way to the 50 thousandths at least, maybe 100 thousandths. But as far as the dino turd, like this. Oops. Pause that. Turn the camera off. I got this thing. Of course, I had the whole rock. And because it looks just weird and funky, kind of like wood, I decided to cut it open. But somebody told me, oh no, that could be dino poop. Which, if it is, cool. If not, then it's just a crazy ass piece of wood. But I thought that was pretty neat. Found that out where I go get jaspers and uh, the Stony Creek jasper and stuff. Thank you. The other stuff I've been up to is nice piece of jade. I can't believe I let that thing sit there that long, tapping. That normally would drive me up the wall. There's that lovely 80 grit sound. The piece is beautiful, but man, when you're running, looks like poo. Yeah, those two pieces are kind of, those things are, yeah. The way that rock came out, I didn't think it would look like that when I sliced it up, but I was like, all right, that looks interesting. But then it's funny because I told part my mining partner that somebody said that that looked like poo, and he was like, "Sweet." So the next time we go out, he grabs this petrified, well, starting to be petrified, but dehydrated cow turd, and goes, "I found another one." So I told him, "Lick it to see if it was a rock," and he just started laughing. That would be funny, Dabo. Oh wow. Yeah. Mr. Jim, do you use Ameritools saw too? Their little 4 inch, or I love this piece. I don't even know if I want to clean up the top of it or if I just want to clean the face and then just take a toothbrush and baking soda over the top and maybe a little bit of uh, like a light compound, buffing compound or something just over the top to kind of give it a little bit of shine. But I don't really want to reshape that top of that petrified wood piece that I just showed a little bit ago. And this looks like one of those skinny pieces. Jeff Jam instead of Def Jam. Yeah, I don't think we'd want a microphone. I wouldn't mind having a second lap machine because then I could run two of them at the same time and it'd look like I was mixing. But I could be cutting twice as many stones. I hate my saw. Right? Yeah. The Nokia has been around since 1940s. I don't know this number. Bye bye. Oh yeah. But you'd want to use I'd probably use the 3000 on a fish hook. Of course, you'll like what I got on film for today. Today I decided to let a secret in or a secret out. But I'll pause this one, go back to this one. See what piece I'm working on. Come on, Jeffrey, show us the piece. Don't look at it yourself. Oh, oh, here it starts. This is what you need, Dobson, or anybody that goes fishing or cuts open packages or whatever. And this actually was a real thing back in the day for them to do this, even though I'd really like to see how they did it, because this would be more of a something to learn that's really interesting. Is how did you hand lap blades from out of jade? And that's what I'm doing right now. Is I've got a piece of jade that's there, and it's sure not that thick anymore. Yeah. We got Polga jade in the area, which there's so much of it. I don't mind telling people it's published in books. And the Stony Creek Jasper, good luck. You can find some pieces all over public land, but yeah. Oi, oi. But yeah, I got that thing. It's already on the 120. And this is another piece that I'm working on. This is oh, what is it? Hey Julie. It's over 2 inches in length. I want to say it's like an inch and a half wide. or inch wide, inch and 3/4 long, or something like that. 2 inches, somewhere around there. But for the templates for ovals, it's a 42. So any artists that have templates laying around, the inner ring's a 40, the outer ring's a 42. But I figured this would make an interesting piece, and I'm half tempted to double. Since it is so big, I'm thinking about, instead of doing like I am right here working on that edge, is cut in both sides. All right, brother. Drive safe, Aquarius. And it's all good. We'll see each other around. Lost in Hillbilly Translation. We speak rock. And there's many languages to rock. Yeah. It's going good, Julie. Yeah, I like doing it this way versus trying to cut a stone live, because I wouldn't be able to keep up with chat or comment or anything. That nick in the side irritates me, but I don't really want to get rid of it. I almost want to leave it, just because I know how much was taken off to get that crack to where it is. All right, Aquarius. Like I said, have a great day. Good evening. And drive safe. Oh. And those lines are actually like quartz. Heck. Drop that channel link. Thanks, Julie. That's the Stony Creek Jaspers. Some of them, or a style of them. And yeah, I thought it would make a beautiful piece. I kind of want to do it double sided because I can't decide which side I like better. I kind of like the bottom side better than the top side. Hillbilly Pie, you are the first mod in the house. Holy smokes. Yeah. So I'm going to have a title, something like this, for when I do give the giveaway, but it'll be on subs only and cutoff date, if I can do that, which I hope I can. but then I can always write out the ones that share their uh, have their channel open. The people that are locked and subscribed, well, I guess that's just going to have to work on YouTube to know that they were subscribed for. It's been a week now, so probably do it next week. Yeah, one of my buddies said by leaving that little imperfection right there, it would show that that stone was real. You know, but at the same time, like I said, I almost want to get that top side pretty and then cut back onto the where I've got that blue side, and that way where the blue line is, that way I can start cutting in it. It can be a two-sided stone to where you could flip your pendant over one way, flip the necklace around the next day, and it would show either side. But the top wasn't flat, so it made it a pain in the butt. So I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not really gonna blast a. Yeah, this piece is popping too. And if nobody likes the Spectralite piece, which is in one of the videos, say that you rather have the Jasper in the pendant or something. Because it'd kind of be bad to send you a piece that you don't even want. Wow. It's got greens and reds and purple and yellow all in that. And that one has some moss agate on the backside. And there's another agate. And from what I'm understanding, that's probably rhodochrosite, since it is in our area. That looks like a cat claw to me, with the purples and the yellows and the reds and the oranges. So this is where I'm showing, yeah, that jasper is not too pretty. It looked pretty, but the more I'm grinding into it, it just doesn't seem to have the pizzazz like that thing. This is a piece of wood This piece is so hard to film, but you can see it's got peaches, and there's one of the natural two sides, and then I'm polishing, in the process of polishing three sides of it. But these are the stones that I'm working on right now. That's going to end up being six-sided, and I might, just for S&G purposes, I might facet that piece. And then that'll be on another pendant right there. But I'm debating on whether I want the natural rock face to be showing on that. And then this piece I want to cut in two. Yeah, right there. And that way that would be the other piece. And then those are the two slabs I've been working on that are the Stony Creek Jasper, but they're all funky on one side. Here's another one. That thing's huge. That's got some girth to it. There's that piece of jade. You can see more of the rolled edge on it now. And now I'm working on that piece of petrified wood that's greens and purples. And to me, that's pretty. And I'm chewing off all the bark and everything. It was funny as I was working on it. I was trying to leave a little piece of bark on there, and it popped off, and I was like, "Well, you're debarked now." But I'm gonna leave I'm polishing the outer part of it, but I'm gonna leave one of the on the inside where uh, what's up the upside of the stone right now. There's a piece, my fingers are hiding it, of where the bark was. So it's actually just like raw tree versus all polished off. But then I actually have uh, a bigger specimen piece of this stone. Yeah, those pieces are almost completely gone. There's where that chunk of wood was. There's just a little sliver of bark left on the inside of there. So I think that's how I want to leave it. Just to kind of give you an idea of, you know, what it really is. Because once it gets that shiny, that's going to look so cool. And this is that little red piece. Just going through, and since I did the 80, now I'll do the 120. Get it to where it's all nice and smooth and everything for all. I think it's actually like 15 stones, even though it's supposed to have 13. But I'll cut through all of the stones on the 120 disc. Then I'll go to the 320 and then to the 500 probably. And then 6, 12, 15 if it's for a piece like this. If it's for the cabs, it'll go from 12 to 3,000, then 8,000, then on to the diamond compounds on the leather lap. But right now I'm trying to knock all of the edges, keep them all rounded. Because to me it just looks fancy that way versus, for at least for this piece, versus chunks that are all jagged edged and everything. And I'm polishing, working on a little bit of that red piece, which I want to keep as natural as possible, but I didn't want the pokey top on one side because it had really sharp pieces on the top of it where my fingers are. And just thinking about it being a necklace or something like that, I sure wouldn't want that hitting me in the chest. It's bad enough that it's shaped the way it is, where it's going to be kind of a sharp tip there, anyways. But that whole top side, yeah, I keep rolling it like that. That way it's got the shape, but it doesn't have any of the gouges in it or the little spiky pieces. Because it was pretty rough and jagged. And like I've said in a couple times in some other videos, living right out uh, Chico State, I mean, you're in a college campus. So the more things you can have for pieces you can have that are like the BFF necklaces, stuff like that, I think the better off you'll do. Same with cutting like the hearts and uh, oval shapes. But yeah, this piece of wood, I might as well be doing this piece for myself because I really don't want to sell it, and I've got 2 slices. I can't wait to see this piece when it's all polished out. But like I said on that giveaway, hell, in the video comments below for everybody that's here, um, say what you'd want for, or I'll put it in comments, I guess. I don't know. Should I give away a Jasper or the Spectralite? Or should I give 2 pieces away for the 115 subscribers? Well, it just says we're below, so. We lost a few. Whatever. So maybe we'll do it 113. That way we can do the giveaway. What it'd be ridiculous to give it away now. There's 8 people in here, not even say nothing. Julie, what do you think? Should I give away a piece of Stony Creek Jasper all fully polished and everything? That piece is so crazy. This is the end piece of one of those Stony Creek Jaspers. And the craziest part is how many like different colors and patterns it has in it. But the Spectralite is in the love how it's got those bars. Oh hell. Let's see. Video file. I don't know if I'll have it. Let's see. Alright, I don't have that video on here. Heck, I'll just do it like this. So, review. Hope nobody gets mad at my shirt. If they do, well, welcome. Okay. What up, Bubs? All right. So, this piece, when I get it finished, Spectralite and its pendant, or this piece of Stony Creek Jasper. These are the two that I have finished right now. And they're both up on the webpage or on the YouTube as shorts. So, just thoughts on, what you guys would rather see, go for a giveaway. Because, I mean, if nobody wants the Spectralite piece, then why give it away? Just have it as a cushion cut and cut something different for that square pendant piece. Or if you don't like the yellows and you like purples instead, say that you want purples in one of these. pendants. Because this is just reds, orange, and yellow. Thanks, Julie. Yeah. You can tell this is definitely my first one because there was one thing I was saying to myself when I was doing it. Don't cut it to fit, because when you go to fit it, you want to get it to final polish for it to fit. Unfortunately, I didn't listen to my own words. So it's a little offset, but it's number one. The first pendant piece. I think setting stones and rings is a lot easier because you can open up those facets and cut the stone down to where it finally fits, especially with opals because they're so easy to cut, and yeah, just go right on in. But I've got a friend that I need to talk to about wire wrapping, and I'll start doing some wire wrapping on the other jaspers and stuff. Plus, I've got 5 more of these uh, backs. I'd like to see um, one of the agates go through there at least. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Mr. Duggar. Thanks, Frugal Mama. And thank you guys all for being here. So, yeah, I'd like to get more input from everybody. I mean, obviously, the first giveaway, I'm not going to go drop a Australian black opal. But that could be, I mean, the more people that come in and the more stuff we get going and stuff, then yeah. And I didn't want to do the jewelry part in the beginning. I still don't, but I will to a point. Versus a lot of the people buy cut stones. That's not me. I buy rocks or minerals and I cut them. And it kind of makes people mad when I go into their gym shop and I'm looking at some specimens going, I'd cut this right here. Just because, yeah, you want to drop that your channel, mister? Because you're the only blue person in here besides Nightbot. And that's only because I'm manager of that channel. So, Will and I are working on hillbilly pie reactions. I'll still be doing chicken pot pie. He'll still be doing hillbilly psycho, but we'll be doing those together. So I think that's what I'll do. Whoever subscribed to this channel by today, hillbilly pot pie. What? Man, Nightbot, you're gonna get your ass kicked. How is Julie timed out for, you little bitch? Just a sec, Julie. We're going to kick his ass. Default. There we go. All right. There we go. We fixed that one. Oh yeah, he's going to get his screws tightened and probably not greased for a bit. And while I'm sitting here, we'll go. This should work. Unless it was supposed to be like this. Oh. See if that works. Say 79. See if that tells me it's got too many characters or if it actually goes to the gold. Sweet. That takes you to NASDAQ, basically like NASDAQ. One time, I want to see if that works. Lost in Hillbilly Translation. Hit the word, the number 1, and then time right after that. And then 2 times 2. Because that should. Hopefully it works. Oh, nope. No. Christmas. I gotta work on the. I'll have to work on both of those. Yeah, I was trying to get it to where instead of putting in having to put in the time zone for where you are and everything, it would just pop up with whoever asked for it would get their time zone given out, and it's not working. And Christmas, yeah. That should have worked. Because Christmas is a countdown to December 25th, 2022. Yeah, the weather one I know works. That was easy. Okay. Hmm. That shouldn't be giving time zones because that's. All right. Well, then, we will just go. Delete. 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 See if this works. And remember if it was gemstone or gemstones, but that should work. Work. What the fuck? Nightbot's being a cheeky bugger. Gemstone. Because hello works. And so does hi. So. Oh. Third. I have to spell a little bit better, bruh. You little turd. Yeah, I'll have to take that one out and redo that one too. Oh, hi. Thank you. Oh, okay. Nope, I didn't do that one yet. But Opal should be working. What the heck? So it works on. It didn't even work. Oh, dude, that's gonna piss me off. Nightbot, you suck. And I'll delete that one out. So, what happens if you type in lurk? You're banned from chat. Yay! Hmm. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to play with that one some more. So we'll really have to go. I think we're gonna have to just go bust into the other channel. But I'll get working on this. I know the giveaway will work. So in the comments, then I'll put up another short that just says in the comments, let me know which one you want to see get given away. So I do have a little slice of this. Then I've got a center section. And then I got a center section here, and then I've got a little sliver. Should I give away the little sliver of petrified poop? Dino poop? See, we give shits in this channel about our subscribers. Nah, I shut all the Nightbot commands. Yeah, somehow they got turned back on because I had all that stuff shut down. So, because yeah, right now most of the stuff that I'm cut is gonna be, like I said, probably wire wrapped. 13 stones are going to local artisans, and then yeah. But the more I think the more I want to grow this channel, I don't have any out. Well, yeah, I do, but no, I don't. But I want to get this channel growing bigger. And that comment was for the alabaster. I've got a little alabaster, and I ain't getting rid of that for nothing. But I want to grow the channel to where we can start giving away more things. Opals being one of them, and even be able to give away some opal rough or uh, cut stones. So, plus we got other stones. And maybe even get up to where we're doing bags of pay dirt or something for gold panning and stuff. So that's why I left it as mining and lapidary, because no matter what I go dig for, that's mining. So nice. Nice, Julie. I'll have to check that out. So yeah, be watching for a lookout. I'll be working on this piece of Spectralite to get it back to the way it should look and be pretty before those scratches hit it. get it set, and that way it can go if that's the piece the person picks. So I might just do like 2 or 3 pieces cut. So we'll see. But I'm gonna take off, y'all. Um, Heck, Julie, is Josh going live or anything? Or anybody else? Frugal Mama, you know anybody that's going live? Um, yeah. Well, put his link in here, and everybody can go over to Josh's channel. There's 8 people in here. Oh yeah. Whoops. Brain dead. I'll do it. Eyes do it. Oh, it's Backlash's birthday too. Yeah. Susanna's. Okay, well, heck. That's a ton of people live right now. So I guess I should say thank you for everybody that's in here and been in here. Because that's awesome, you guys. That means a lot. So, and Mr. Jim, maybe one of these times if you're still in here, one of these days, me and you need to talk about maybe getting rid of some of these rocks out of my backyard. I was looking online. There was a dude that was selling them for 110 a large flat, just as rough. I almost started wanting to call him, going, "Dude, how low are you?" But one of my buddies did it, beat me to it, and I guess the dude's low in stock. And I kind of laughed because it's like, all right, we could hook you up with the deal. So, all right, there's Josh's live right here. So anybody that wants to go over there, we'll see you over there. I'll probably be bouncing around for a little bit. Got to tell somebody happy birthday on their actual channel to be nice. I'll be over at Josh's too. So I will see all of you guys later. And until the next time, keep an eye out when you see the short that says we're about ready to go do the giveaway, because I'll be that blatant. But it is for subscribers only. So because I'm not giving, and I've got it set to where it'll be subscribers from said day before when we hit the goal of the channel. So everybody that's actually already subscribed, you guys are locked in. Everybody else that subscribes afterwards won't have, yeah. So because I don't think it's right that if somebody subscribes 5 minutes into it that, you know, somebody else that's been subscribed since day one, that's not right to them, even though I could actually go back into my subscribers and see who the first public subscriber is, and from there on because it doesn't show if you hide your subscribers. So some of the people that have followed me from day one might get screwed out of that one if I did it that way, but whatever. So yeah, I'll see you guys around. Much love. Bye. And thanks, Julie. Thank you, everybody, for coming in.